Okay. 10 years with the Comets organization, all in all, 6 years. The past 6 as the head coach. First question is kind of what does this experience mean to you, being a Fort Wayne guy, having a chance to work with the organization you grew up rooting for?
Well, it's unbelievable to think about where it started and where it ended, and obviously, Bob Chase, Al Sims, and the Franke family, as well as Scott Sproat, all people I need to thank, and even Guy Dupuis helped me get my foot into the door. But once you get in the door, then it's what you do, right? It's what have you done for me lately type of business, and I've been overall I'm very proud of what we have accomplished here over the last 6 years as head coach. As an assistant coach, obviously we know why Al Sims is numbers hanging in the rafters. He's a hell of a coach, and I was very lucky to learn from him. And I learned a lot of things from him, and especially being around Bob Chase a lot. And the one thing I'm disappointed in being a Fort Wayne kid is I really wanted to bring that Kelly Cup here to Fort Wayne. Getting close, two conference finals there in 3 years was something I'll always look back on, to how close we could have actually got there. But again, this is a clean break, I think, for the Franke family and myself. I have nothing but great things to say about them, and I hope they're proud of the work that we did here as a staff. I know Ben Boudreau, Olivier Legault, and my captains Jamie Shasma and Kaylee Schrock over the years. They've made me a better person, and again, that's what this organization does. Is it's kind of breeds success because of the way everything just channels downstream from the top. So I just happen to be a beneficiary of it, and now I get a chance to kind of hang my hat on a decent win percentage and go out there and try to find a next job.
What led to the decision today?
Well, a lot of things. You go look at the exit interview process, and you take a look at personally what my goals are personally, what the organization's goals are, how we go about obtaining those goals. Everything's got to be lined up. And I think the one thing is sometimes, in this job, in this industry, 10 years with one team is a long time. And sometimes it's time for a fresh approach and fresh ideas and a different way of maybe looking at things. And I think that's what you can kind of attribute this to.
As far as this past season, it seemed like you guys weren't able to gel on the ice. How much did that play into your decision, and how much did you have a chance to process that as the season was going along, and then after the season?
Well, I guess in a simple answer, I think management and the coaching staff knows what went wrong this past year. That's very clear and very evident. I'm not going to get into a long, drawn-out explanation about that, but I will say that, moving forward, I always think that character has got to be the top priority, even over skill and talent. That was something, again, I learned early on from both David and Al, and that's the one thing you can't teach. You can't teach heart. You can't teach, commitment, and those things work very well with my coaching style. And this year, I think that was a little bit of a disconnect. I think there was a disconnect maybe between enough of the guys and maybe the style that I was bringing. And it was a tough year, obviously. I had to coach the boys a lot tougher than I've even had to in the past, but that's what happens sometimes. You got to try to elevate the group, and you always coach your group, and your group's different every year. So, I think obviously this year was a roller coaster of a year. There's a lot of ups and downs, but that's not to take away from there was a lot of good guys in that locker room, a lot of great guys. I'm going to miss them, and, I'm very thankful for everything the guys that I've had over the last 6 years as a head coach have done for me.
What's next for you?
Well, obviously I'm an eternal optimist. I'm excited to see what's next. It's when you're in this line of work. When I got my first head coaching job in Pensacola, it was very exciting. I went down there and ran with it and had some success. And then obviously to come back here, you're very excited. And now I get that new chance of excitement with somebody else. And where that's going to be, I don't know. But I definitely look forward to it.
So definitely looking to coach again.
Oh, I'm a coach. I've been coaching 17 years now, so I don't know how to do anything else other than coach and sell fireworks, as you know.
That's a pretty good combination, though.
That's two things I love the most. So, I'm excited, and I think the other thing too is the Comet fans, should be excited too about moving forward. The Frankes, they know what they're doing, and if they feel that this is the right move, then it's the right move. I believe in them, and again, I think it's going to be exciting to see what happens, for the Comet organization moving forward.
All right. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks,
Coach. It's been fun covering your teams.
Oh, yeah.